It was the early summer of 1940. Estonia had enjoyed 20 years of peace and prosperity. But that all changed when Soviet troops entered Estonia. Within weeks, the country was annexed by the USSR, not by choice, but as part of a secret deal between Hitler and Stalin. The agreement, known as the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, divided Eastern Europe into spheres of influence. Estonia fell on the Soviet side and paid the price. Almost immediately, the repression began. In just one night in June of 1941, over 10,000 Estonians were deported. Families were separated at train stations, men sent to labor camps, women and children to remote settlements in Siberia. Many never returned. But before Soviet control could fully take hold, it happened. In the early summer of 1941, Nazi Germany invaded the Soviet Union, and with that, occupied Estonia. At first, some locals believed this meant freedom from Soviet terror, but it quickly became clear this was just another occupation. Estonia's Jewish population was almost completely wiped out. Political prisoners were executed, and once again, the country was caught between two regimes. By 1944, the Red Army had pushed back in, and for Estonia, this wasn't liberation. It was just the beginning of nearly 50 years of Soviet rule. And yet today, Estonia is proudly independent. The Soviet ghosts do remain. I'm in the capital city of Tallinn. I am hungover, disoriented, and filled with regret. Let's go hunt down some Soviet relics. This beast behind me is Linnahall. Built in 1980 for the Moscow Olympics. Due to Moscow's proximity inland, they had to build something for the sailing events. So this was constructed. Since then, it's been used as a venue for concerts, helipad, but now it's fallen into complete disrepair and abandonment. It was meant to be a symbol of Soviet progress. You know, concrete, massive, gray, and completely impractical. It started crumbling within a decade. And that was Linnahall. Now, I overheard the tour guide up top talking about how they're planning to reopen it in 2026. Maybe get rid of the gates or actually have a practical use for it, which is pretty interesting. Maybe we'll have to check back. Those are some massive rain clouds. I'm gonna have to hustle to the next location here because I am not prepared for it at all right now. Shit. This is Pattare Prison, where tens of thousands of Estonians had their last moment of freedom before being shipped off to Siberia. Right here, Soviet authorities packed families onto cattle cars with no trials, no goodbyes, just a one-way ticket east. In June of 1941, over 10,000 Estonians were taken and shipped out east in one operation. Teachers, children, farmers. This place speaks for itself. The thought is truly harrowing that people probably didn't realize that this was their last stop before their lives would be completely changed. Well, unfortunately, I think this is going to do it for my exploration of the Soviet past here in Tallinn. I had a couple more places planned out, but the rain is obviously changing plans a little bit. This is definitely one of my shorter videos I made, so I apologize for that. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.